Have you ever felt like despite your qualifications and skills, you are missing out on opportunities that seemingly come effortlessly to others? You aren't alone. In today's fast-paced and interconnected world, success often hinges on more than just your skills and experience. As the old saying goes, it isn't what you know, it's who you know. Today, let's unravel the reason behind that oldie but goldie saying and explore why networking is such an indispensable key to unlocking your full potential. Today's landscape may have an abundance of opportunities, but they are fiercely competitive. So forging meaningful connections isn't just a nice-to-have skill, it is a strategic imperative. But if you envision networking as rubbing elbows and exchanging business cards, you're clearly mistaken. Networking goes beyond simply meeting new people. It is about building meaningful relationships that open doors, provide opportunities, and contribute to your personal and professional growth. The more expansive your network is, the wider range of opportunities, including job openings, collaborations, partnerships, and projects that you might not have otherwise come across. Many opportunities are often shared within personal networks before they are publicly advertised. As a matter of fact, I landed my last 2 corporate roles because of networking. In fact, I landed my last 2 corporate roles because of networking. Neither job had been posted or advertised, but I had my foot in the door because of who I knew and the relationship that I had with them. Being part of a network also provides you with access to valuable information, industry trends, and insights that can help you stay ahead. Colleagues and contacts in your network can provide unique perspectives and knowledge that can guide your decisions that you might not have been exposed to otherwise. When you network with the right people, you also have the opportunity to learn from their experiences, their challenges, and their successes. If you find yourself facing a unique challenge, when you've cultivated a supportive network, you can pick up the phone and ask them, what would you do? In addition, by engaging with people from different backgrounds, you can broaden your horizons to help you grow and gain valuable insights. Most importantly, when you build a network, you build a reputation. When your connections can vouch for your skills and credibility, it can positively influence how others perceive you. People prefer to work with those that they trust, and referrals are worth their weight in gold. One of the best questions that you can ask yourself is, how can I grow the list of people who would refer me? Networking today looks very different than it did just before the pandemic. It doesn't have to happen at get-togethers after work or happy hours, and it can happen through online communities like LinkedIn. I encourage everyone to make 5 meaningful connections each week and schedule 1 coffee chat with one of those connections each week. You would be surprised at how one quick 20-minute virtual conversation can increase the value of your network and open doors you never thought possible. Now, in the past, networking has been different for women than it has for men, and we still have improvements to make. Women are often faced with the majority of household duties and non-paid work, leaving little time for after-hours events. Generally speaking, juggling family and personal commitments often keep women from hanging out on the golf course with the men, where connections are solidified through sport. But we can do better. How many people in your social circles know what you really do? We assume that others understand our work, but they often don't. Offer to help those that you know in any way that you can. Offer to make an introduction or to be a resource. Share out opportunities or events that you're aware of. In instances like this, we must be the change. So now that you know why networking is mission critical and why it's different for women, now let's explore who you should have in your network. And we're gonna start with your very own personal board of directors. Every Fortune 500 company has a board of directors to provide guidance, help make decisions, and to act in the best interest of the company. It is time to create a board of directors for your life. Your board of directors is your community. These are the people in your life that have your best interest at heart and are cheering for your success. They help you keep sight of your goals and help guide your decisions. And just like any Fortune 500 company, you need a different perspective on your board of directors. You need people who can help you with your blind spots and offer different ways of thinking. If you don't already have a board of directors, consider compiling one that has all the key players that I'm about to say. A designated hype person. Listen, we all go through moments of doubt where we question what the heck we are doing, especially when we have big, audacious dreams. You need a hype person to call when you start to waver and have feelings of self-doubt. This person is your constant source of encouragement and compassion. An advocate. This person is your champion. They believe in you, and they also have the power to help. They may be a leader in the company or a community member that has a lot of clout, but this person can bring you into the rooms that you need to be in and introduce you to the people you need to meet. They have your back and they celebrate your wins. They amplify your accomplishments. You need a mentor. This person is different from the advocate because they have been there, done that. Are you trying to launch a business? This person's been there. Are you aiming for a C-suite position? This person has that title. Do you want to quit your job and just volunteer? This person tells you how they walked away from their job. You need a checker. This person may also be your mentor or your advocate, but this person will always check you when you're veering off course, straying from your values, or not living up to your full potential. We all need that person in our lives who can tell you the hard stuff and doesn't hesitate to give it to you straight. And you need a bestie. Your bestie is that person who will dive right into the mess with you. They are the catch-all, the person that you call when you are thrilled beyond words or you're crying into your coffee. They come over and help you stuff swag bags for an event. They take you out to dinner when you become immersed in work. They bring you cold medicine when you're laid up in bed sick as a dog. This person knows you and they love you on a deep level. They may have no idea why you do what you do or how you do it, but this is the person that you call at 2 a.m. to help you hide the body. It's been said that your network is your net worth. And for those that have scaled the success ladder with ease, they do so because they have intentionally built out a network and were deliberate in connecting, collaborating, and building relationships. One thing you have to remember is that it is not about the number of connections or friends you have on LinkedIn, but it is about the quality of those connections. One exercise that I encourage everyone to do, I call the 5x5, that helps you grow your network in a meaningful way. In this exercise, you find 5 people in each of the 5 categories below that you would be thrilled to connect with. These people aren't just anyone that you think you could connect with, but the people that you would be excited to know. The first kind is the 5 people in your role. When you connect with others in your current position, you create a group of peers that you can collaborate with and share ideas. This group can become your sounding board and have a place where you can vent frustrations and your wins. 5 people in your industry. These connections are great because regardless of role, they understand the scope of your industry. Here you can add value by sharing industry news, changes and developments, and talk about challenges specific to your industry. 5 people at your dream company. It is always important to foster connections with people who are where you want to be. Reach out and connect with these people before you apply to their company. Here, you can build your reputation and hopefully learn about potential opportunities before they're announced to the public. You need 5 people in your next level role. These people can be your guides. Once you have established a relationship with them, you can go to them for advice and for guidance. And then you need 5 people with similar passions as you. These are people who have passions that are not necessarily industry or role specific. These may include people who are passionate about gender diversity, the planet, or a mutual hobby. It is important to balance out your network with people who share your passions and can vouch for you as a well-rounded person. Once you've crafted your list, start to reach out. If you only get 1 response from 1 person in each category, that is a great start because 1 meaningful relationship is worth more than 1,000 dead-end connections. And don't be scared to reach out more than once to the same person. People are busy and email and message boxes can get overlooked from time to time. If you don't hear back after 3 attempts, move on. So you might be asking, but what do I even say? What I know to be true is that most people love to talk about themselves and most people love to help. Reach out with a simple, hey, I've been following your posts on LinkedIn and I was moved by your post on X. Would you be open to talking more about that with me? What does not work is asking for something. The golden rule of networking is to offer value before seeking it. I saw you work for Nike and they have a job. I'm super interested in it. Can you help me out? Your message is likely going to be going straight to the trash. Remember, networking is for mutual benefit. And if your first impression is one that would only serve you, it isn't meaningful for the other person. The most effective networking comes from the mindset of giving rather than just taking. When you focus on how you can support, share insights, or provide assistance to others, not only do you strengthen your connections, but you create a network that is more likely to reciprocate and support your goals in return. Now, the great thing about networking is that you can start right now. Do not wait until you need someone or something to start. Don't wait until you need someone or something to start. Networking is a dynamic force that can completely reshape your trajectory of your professional journey. Now, you know why it's mission critical for career success. You know who you need in your corner, and you have a strategy in which you can build a network that will increase your net worth. So as you venture into the networking endeavors, whether it's a virtual coffee chat, a conference, or a chance encounter, remember that with every conversation, you are contributing to a network that is as unique and diverse as your dreams. While your skills and qualifications do matter, networking adds the human element that can set you apart and accelerate your career trajectory. The power of networking lies in your hands. Don't leave it to chance, and watch as it transforms the landscape of your professional life.